KC when they were about to be 3-0 by KC. So the confidence to bring it out in Game 3 where you are hoping to 3-0 KC in the summer playoffs is so very comfortable on the champion. If they can scale, which the composition definitely allows them to do, and get a big lead here is Razork's going to go intangible. Targamas are looking for that CC route. Mikyx diving in though, when they dive onto Caliste, who has to flash away. The ricochet will start to shred through Fnatic. They back away immediately. Mikyx's on the wrong side of this wall and doesn't really have a hope in hell of escaping. KC should claim first blood. Mikyx's going to chase off Caliste. Meanwhile, Razork trying to dive in onto Yike. Jumps across into Targamas as well, but he's got no mid laner here. With Vladi moving across from mid, Razork has to flash the wall.
So Razork ends up moving into position to smite away the score.
This feels unheard of, the Fnatic that I was watching a few weeks ago. All they knew was bot, but this Fnatic is playing the map and they're playing it comprehensively.
And putting pressure into Oscarinin as Razork was able to take 2 of the Hound's pursuit. He flashes. Oh, the destiny for the vision is beautiful! That was team coordination to a T from Fnatic, and now they're looking for Targamas under the turret. Razork will have the Hound's pursuit again, dashes in, can eviscerate to drop away some of the aggro. There's 2 to the dogs. Who let him out? Fnatic.
Fnatic are looking to take over the early game once more. KC, sure, they'll get the dragon, but the kills on the top laner and the support are massive for Fnatic Snowball.
And it's Razork that picks up.
See a fight around the neck, still 5 minutes away for the Rift Herald and 4 minutes for the Drake. So we have a few moments to relax and wonder if Fnatic are going to make that 30.
Oh, he canceled his Q.
Beautiful!
Oh my god!
Who is this man? You take him to 3 games we've seen so far. He has been the dominant force in that top lane. It's only 12 minutes in as Targamas caught out a little bit with those darting daggers. You can see the chunk. As soon as you get that Spear of Zojin, becomes so hard to fight against. Dredgeline going in onto Mikyx. There's the Destiny. Targamas trying to get out because the Hound Pursuit's going to chase him down. Razork goes intangible. They dive back onto Yike. Razork now needs to get out. Doesn't have the flash, and Caliste will put a boomerang into his backside. The dive in! A twisted advance from Yike finds 2! With a Nature's Grasp and a Bramble Smash, he'll find his marks. That's 2 for them. Counter-strike out from Canna. Oscarinin still needs to be a little bit cautious. Only has that lot of ages right now and a tier. Perhaps he'll be the one queuing after this. Canna dives back in. Good knockback from Oscar to survive. Anyway, KC still on the Drake. Should be able to get this one as Fnatic still eye for a fight. Want a bit of a Barney around here if they can get it. Mikyx has that Magnet Storm, will step in. Shadowing Strike, Destiny popped as well. Mikyx, the flash engage is there. You can sense it, but not going to be able to find it.
But they're getting what they want on side lanes, right? Like, Poby's just been pushing in this bot lane the entire time as KC have kind of been struggling to move between Dragon and mid lane.
Series that makes you get there. And Fnatic somehow find a way. KC trying to stymie that, trying to stop it. Dredgeline's going to hit, but Poby's going to walk away. In fact, he's going to walk back forward. TP coming in. Targamas stunned up, tried to flash away. The TP cancelled up towards the top side as Oscarinin was caught out by Yike, Caliste, and Canna. He's going to try and get away, but the Nature's Grasp is going to follow him. Meanwhile, on the bot side, you can see Razork still chasing onto Vladi. The Rift Herald used to charge down the tower. Vladi will die. Rift Herald, where you're going back towards the tier 2. 1-for-1 exchange, but a tower alongside it for Fnatic.
And it's Fnatic that are winning out in this trade as they get the bot tower and they're going to get the tier 2. And Canna might be able to pick up this top tower, but it's Fnatic that are constantly ahead in tempo. And even when Oscar dies here...
He finds him. Oh, does he? Okay, Oscar wars past target. TP
and
coming
Canna
out
TP'd, so he doesn't get the top tower, but he does have a flank on the bot.
They're looking for the collapse onto Poby here, who has the flash and has the teleport and has the destiny. Locks a gold card in. We'll wait for the counter-strike. Knockup coming out from Targamas. I think they're just giving up Poby.
Another TP behind, though.
Exhaust down onto Canna. Razork needs to run away, but he's got so many tools to do so. Eviscerates across the wall. Vladi's still on the chase. Mikyx dismounted for now, but remounts, finds the horse in time to gallop his way back.
The dragon up immediately, though. Now the wave's been dealt with by Vladi. Can KC mount some sort of attack here as Fnatic look to just steal the dragon for it?
Targamas goes in with the Hex Flash. Nature's Grasp coming out. Oscarin's going to be able to dodge that. Meanwhile, Mikyx caught out. He'll crash down back into the pit. Oscarinin on the wrong side of this fight, but he's so tanky for now. Canna dives in with a counter-strike, finds Mikyx. Oscarinin already dead. A good stun card from Poby. The Death Judge will follow him down. 2 already. For KC, the 5v5 fight is exactly where they tried, but they can't find more out of it. They do get the Drake, though. Great from Yike there to land the smite. That's a sneaky play if I've ever seen it. Vladi trying to answer on this side lane. Mikyx just waiting. Vladi's going to check it, and Mikyx realizes, okay, perhaps I can't do too much more. Goes in with the Magnet Storm still. Nature's Scar's going to follow him home, and I think Fnatic are the ones with a little bit of desperation coming out now. Mikyx went for the engage. No real follow-up from his team. He'll die to Vladi. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Caliste was chunked out, but he survives. A 1-for-0 exchange so far. Razork chasing Yike down, upset, having to Valkyrie forward, but immediately concussive blows coming out from Targamas. He'll cleanse, he'll flash away. They dive back in. Razork finds Karmine.
Caliste is in base.
Caliste is in base. He had to recall because of the trade in the mid lane. And Yike escapes with his flash. 1-for-1 the exchange in totality.
And this is what Fnatic need. They need chaos. They need fights to be happening all around, that KC can't just group up and make it simple for them.
Fnatic have one ultimate, and it's a Corki missile. Is it going to be enough into a Death Charge and on the hunt, an Arcane Storm? Yike on his way, doesn't have that Nature's Grasp. A stun card from Poby has to flash the Dredge line. Artakan down to 4,000 HP. TP coming in from Canna as they look for the fight. Razork stepping forward, but he's already down to half HP. Yike going in as well. Look at that smite. It's Razork that gets the Artakan, but it's Mikyx who's going to pay for it with his life. A twisted advance from Yike will find his mark. Nature's Grasp coming out now. Fnatic scattering, fleeing the scene of the crime. They snuck it away from KC.
I can't believe Fnatic managed to find that window as Canna was dead and couldn't TP into the Fnatic into a fist fight. But Mikyx again sneaking around.
So sneaky from Mikyx. Finds the Shadowing Strike into the crash down. They just want to chunk out Canna. Explosive cast, but they're not there. There's the Magnet Storm follow-up. Hound's Pursuit in from Razork, and Canna is down. Drake up in a minute. It's still a while. Hound's Pursuit in again by Razork. Immediately jumps up into the corner of the pack to negate the Bramble Smash out from Yike. Eviscerate forward, trying to get that mid lane control once again in terms of stats.
Oscarinin is playing around this ward on the bottom side though. There's a ward here, and he's managed to sneak over the wall. Now actually just spotted by Yike. A little bit on his lonesome.
I mean, Yike's going to get chunked out. Uses the Nature's Grasp as well, which is huge. That's a big ultimate that won't be available for the Cloud Drake fight. Poby stunned up in the gravity field. Oscarinin going back in, trying to make the tree go timber. And there's the follow-up. Twisted advance forward. Razork getting chunked out quite a ton. As the redemption comes out, Canna flashes for it. One down on either side. Oscarinin on that front line, but Fnatic can't take the fight anymore. They need the picks. They need to find the sneaky routes in. But with both junglers down, KC just going to start up this dragon.
Oscar is looking to base and TP back here with full HP. If he can find the angle.
Stunned. I thought for a second he was just going to dive in immediately with a counter-strike. Oscarinin looking for that flank. Targamas can dive on him immediately, and they have a ton of CC. He's very tanky and has the Seekers just picked up, so can stop time for a second. Magnet Storm in by Mikyx. The Gatling gun from Upset. Canna counter-strikes the gold card and dives onto Poby. Poby almost dies to the laser, but doesn't quite go down. Upset's going to kill off Canna. Meanwhile, on the top side of the fight, Oscarinin getting chunked out, and Caliste and Vladi will secure that kill.
And KC have the better team fighting comp, and they're
Fnatic keeping them busy so then this Jax can do work on the bottom lane.
So hard now for Fnatic to find the engage they really need. Depth charge onto Mikyx, goes out of vision, double redemption out, but Mikyx will be the first to fall. He goes down. Canna continues to push in bots.
And it feels like the nail in coffin for Fnatic. They weren't able to find it. They might be able to pick off Canna here, but KC will be able to get this Baron Nashor. We'll see if they can even pick off Canna with how fast he is with his Cloud Soul.
He doesn't have the flash. Counter-strike out, rapid fire onto him. Will get the gold card connection stun. Canna's still trying to chase away, but the exhaust and the flash forward from Poby will get the CC. Oscarinin still looking for that flank position. Can go in. It will be Canna's life for Baron if he even dies. Explosive cast back. Canna will fall. Upset gifted the gold, but the Baron for KC.
I mean, that's so
First step for them. Fnatic still fishing for something. In fact, it's Targamas who fishes, chucks out the hook, connects onto a wall. TP behind as Poby begins to run. Depth charge coming out as well. The heal, the redemption, everything being used to try and get Poby out of this situation, but there's no escape from the clutches of Canna and Caliste. Mikyx and Poby fall, and KC might just look for the win.
They've already got that bot wave prepped and ready as they start their march towards the base. Oscarinin will have to retreat from the top half of the map to try and stop his base from going down.
And KC finally breathing some life back into this series, as it looks like they might just take the game right here.
I mean, they might just be able to close it out. 30 seconds before Poby is back up. 15 on Mikyx, does have the Magnet Storm. Razork with the damage onto Vladi, but it's just not enough. The comfort picks for KC seem to have paid off. The Nexus tower's falling. Oscarinin trying to defend. Explosive cast might be used just to clear out that minion wave, but the Baron up minions so strong. Canna diving back in, Shadowing Strike crash down, will get the stun onto him. Dredgeline dodged by Mikyx, steps down away from it. The Gravity Well finds the stun. Caliste and Yike begin to open up on the mid lane inhibitor tower.
And for the first time, Fnatic look like they're bleeding, but it's Fnatic who are on the chase.
Oscarinin chasing in. He's the only one with TP on this team. Poby goes in with the Destiny. They dive to Vladi. Magna storm out. Mikyx finds one. They'll look for two. Canna jumps away with the lead strike. Pops the stopwatch. Goes golden. But he is just going to his grave. Fnatic find two more. Dredgeline away from Targamas. They're in.
But it's Elder. It's Elder in 40 seconds.
In 4 seconds, as you say. 40 seconds on Canna and Vladi. They'll be back up just in time for the Elder spawn.
But that might be too late. If they spawn on the Elder and Fnatic decide to rush it, they're already... Very smart here by Fnatic.
They want to have that buff for the Baron fight. They'll continue to wait. Mikyx was looking for Canna, who successfully dodges away from it. They just hold it, and there we are, 2 minutes before the Baron. Fnatic will steal everything they can to go back and regain control. Look at the bot wave, though. Super minions pushing in there. At some point, someone's going to have to deal with that. And if Fnatic don't deal with it, double TPs from Kate.
But Poby found the pick.
Poby finds the pick. Onto Yike, twisted advance forward. Upset flashing. The dragon comes in. Fnatic.
Push and pull, tried to delay by time for Yike. He's now spawned, but he needs to get to the Baron, and it might just be gone.
It's already down to 6,000. Canna dives in. Razork dashes away. Mikyx gonna get caught out by Caliste, but Caliste on the wrong side of the wall. The Baron goes over, and it's Razork who gets it. Caliste with a GA. Canna gets one, and he's looking for more. Poby has to flash away, but although Fnatic got the Baron, KC clean up the fight.
KC no va morir ya! They are taking it back. They're not out yet as they bring this series to game 4.
It's Mikyx against the world, and KC are happy to put him in his place as they march down the mid lane. And KC, with the ace, have just done it.
Impatience around the Nexus was almost their downfall. Patience at the Baron is what will keep them in this series. KC are not done yet.
My God, what a series we have here. Such close games, back to back to back. And you can see how both teams are fighting so damn hard.
It's League of Legends. It's what I love. Fnatic versus KC here in the Kaya Magica with everything on the line for both these teams, where a loss in this series would be a disappointing year. Not just a split, not just...